Hey folks, welcome to Shua Photography Travels. I'm a photographer based in Arizona, and I travel a lot, both for work and for personal time. And I have decided to start a travel vlog. You're looking at episode 1. In episode 1, my wife and I are going to Las Vegas for a couple of days prior to me hanging out at a photography conference called the Wedding and Portrait Photography International. That vlog will be number 2. So, check out the intro and let's get to it. All right, so we got our bags. Now it's time to go get an Uber. So we got the Lyft. Now we're heading to the Mirage. Okay, so they have a mobile check-in where you can get your own key. All right, so we found out that the Mirage bell desk takes ever. So now we're gonna go to Hash House A Go-Go, grab some breakfast, and yeah, see how shit's going. Here's the Mirage waterfall. Now we're gonna head into the link to go to Hash House. All right, so the wait at the Hash House is 35 minutes. So we're down here in the casino going to find a bar, grab something to drink while we wait. Okay, so we just got into the Hash House. They said it was gonna be about a 35-minute wait. Ended up being just over 20 minutes. So this asshole right here, being a super jerk. All right, so breakfast is over, Hash House. We're leaving, gonna go walk over to one of the malls, waste some time until we can check into the hotel. Breakfast was delicious. The chorizo mac and cheese, if you like chorizo, a little bit spicy stuff, that shit is bomb. Some naked cowboys up in the house.
Oh, honey, I'm not gonna leave you alone, girl. Oh my God. Beyonce, is that you? Just a hugger.
At the Venetian fountains. All right, so the wife is getting her hair done at the dry bar. and I'm hanging out here at the Sugar Factory Daiquiri Bar, having myself a blue lemonade cocktail. It's pretty delicious. Yeah, I'm just hanging out here while she's getting her hair done. We walked around the shops a little bit. The wife was looking for some shoes, but she brought some other comfy shoes, so she's gonna wear those whenever we get back to the hotel and get our room stuff situated. I still haven't gotten my text for my early check-in, so I don't know what time we're gonna actually get into the room, but I'm gonna give them a call and see what what the deal is, what time they think it's gonna be ready, so we can plan on walking back over there. So far so good. Alright, so her hair did. Now we're walking through Treasure Island so we can go over to the hotel, see maybe if we can get a room. Oh hey, look, there's the seafood place. We were just gonna see where it was at. All right, so we're back in the room. We went downstairs here at the Mirage and we went and played some roulette. I lost my money. The wife, she ended up breaking even, but we got some free drinks out of it and all that good stuff. I left my camera up here because they don't allow you to film and all that stuff while you're gambling, or at least playing at the table games. We decided to walk over to Treasure Island to check out the seafood shack that I showed you earlier when we were walking through there. Ended up eating there. The food was phenomenal. We were gonna get their big seafood boil that had pretty much everything in there. It was like $89 for that meal, but our waitress Kelly was awesome, and she said you'll get more seafood if you order these two other things. And I don't remember what those things were off the top of my head, so I'll add those here and here. You add those two together, it costs the same amount as what it does for the $89 seafood deal, but you get more seafood. Now what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna hang out in here for a couple of minutes, and then we're gonna take off and head over to the Cosmopolitan and go to Holstein's and get some drunk milkshakes. So that's what we're gonna do. I am gonna take you guys with me on this little trip, and yeah, let's see how it goes. So that's the check-in area for the Mirage. Now when we were over at Treasure Island, the line was insane. So we are super glad that here at the Mirage, the lines were not that bad. Anyways, we're heading to the lift to get a lift over to the Cosmopolitan because we're lazy and we don't want to walk all the way over there. Now we're at the Cosmo, our favorite hotel to stay in Las Vegas. So much fun. The food here is awesome. If you haven't made it to Secret Pizza, you got to come here to the Cosmo and find Secret Pizza. Good luck. Heading up into the Chandelier Bar. 4 stories of one gigantic ass chandelier. All right, so we're done at the Cosmo. Now we're gonna head over to the Bellagio to check out the fountains. All right, so it's now 7:30 p.m. on our first night in Vegas. We've been up since 3:45 a.m. And we are beat. So we're gonna call it a night, at least from gallivanting around Las Vegas. I did notice while we were walking around that the mask policy seems to be pretty lax throughout and within the casinos. There were this afternoon or later this evening security guards at the entrances of the Mirage were telling people to put on their masks as they walked into the building. But once you got in, it seemed a little more lax. Obviously, if you're going to sit down at a table game where there's a dealer, they'll make sure that you're wearing your mask at all times if you're not eating or drinking or smoking. But if you're at the slots, they don't seem to pay as much attention or care as much. Some of the other casinos, they didn't have any security guards or anything looking at folks wearing masks as they were coming in. But at the Mirage, they did, which is where we're staying. So we just need to make sure that we put ours on as we walk in. But it wasn't like that earlier when we checked in. People wearing their masks, some people wearing their masks half on, half off, some people not wearing them. We didn't see much of anything where there were people getting in trouble for it. The folks and staff that were working there were just asking people politely at random times to put their masks on. This is the end of day 1. We're beat. We're gonna relax, lay down, watch some TV, and we'll get back to it tomorrow. See ya. All right, so I'm heading down to the front desk because we are going to request a different room. Last night, or this morning, from about 3 o'clock in the morning till about 5 o'clock in the morning, the damn neighbors we had here were fighting and yelling, throwing things around, being obnoxious. It was insane. We called security, or we called down to the front desk, notified security, and they took forever to get up there. So, gonna go down to the lobby, the front desk, and talk to them about getting us a different room or something like that. See what they're gonna do for me. So that was our night last night. It's like now about 10 o'clock. We ended up finally getting back to sleep after all the commotion, and woke up about 9:30. So we'll see what happens. So they gave us a different room on a higher floor. It's no longer got a strip view, but it's a bigger king room. I don't remember exactly how she explained it, but it's a bigger room with a separate tub and shower, so nicer bathroom. So we have packed up all of our stuff. Okay, so we made it to the room on the 24th floor, and the room is configured a little bit differently. It definitely has a bigger bathroom. It's got its own stand-up shower and a tub. as well as a his and hers sink. So the bathroom is much larger. The room is about the same size. The only difference is in the other room we had a whole closet, whereas you just have two of these little wardrobe closets, and we no longer have a strip view or per se, but we have views of all of the pools, the dolphin encounter, and then we have a small view of the strip to include Paris and Caesars. Okay, so we have to walk all the way over to Treasure Island to the CVS because the wife has blisters all over her feet. Plan ahead, folks.
Shut
okay? Plan ahead. Blister stuff and arch support if you're going to be walking around Vegas. I wanted to just do a quick test because we decided not to go to CVS and go to Walgreens, but I didn't turn on the little lavalier microphone. So I want to see with all the Vegas traffic and people how well you can hear me with just the built-in microphones of the Pocket 2. So we're gonna go up there, over there, to the Walgreens. Time to head to the pool.
Cheers.
So we're out here at the pool, ready to swim and all that jazz. They got this awesome grotto waterfall out here. This pool area is huge. Didn't even realize how big it was even from up in the room. See if we can find some chairs and order some food. So we just finished up here at the pool. We had some drinks, some big old 32-ounce mojitos. We just finished drinking. We had some food. We got some nachos. And then we also got their order of 3 mahi-mahi tacos. We're going to head up to the room and change and then wait and get ready for dinner. And we're having the sushi place here in the Mirage. Otoro here in the Mirage. Having some sushi, and then we're gonna head to the MGM Grand for the Jabbawockeez performance. Tonight is bougie night, so the wife and I got all dressed up, you know, dang dang, and we're gonna go eat at the sushi place, Otoro, I think is what it's called, here in the Mirage, and then we're gonna get an Uber or a Lyft or whatever and head over to the MGM Grand. So we are at the Otoro sushi place here in the Mirage, and they have an appetizer called the Rock, which is a crazy appetizer. They give you little strip steaks, and they put a 500-degree rock on your table for you to cook the steak on. So we're gonna look at that. So meat. She is cooking the meat on a rock at our table. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, this is amazing.
Yum.
check this shit out. This is awesome.
So good.
Yeah. Little steak. Mmm. Yeah, it's steaming. Mmm. Mmm. That right there
So freaking good.
is so good. Hail, cheers. So, the wife is super drunk.
No, I'm not.
Super drunk.
No.
But we just finished dinner at Otoro here
so good.
at Mirage. Delicious, delicious food. Now we are, see, she's tripping. Tripping balls. Yep, tripping balls. Uh-huh. Blame it on the heels. Anyways, see, hiccups and all. I hope you heard that. Hiccups and all. So we are heading to grab our lift outside of the Mirage so that we can head to the Jabbawockeez performance. Drunk as hell.
No.
My wife. All right, good morning. It is Sunday morning here in Las Vegas, and last night my DJI Pocket died while recording the Jabbawockeez, so I didn't get to tell you guys how much we absolutely loved the show that the Jabbawockeez put on. It was probably one of the best shows that we've seen in Las Vegas. They're super awesome. So we came back to the hotel and we had some dessert at the Costa restaurant place. Preceding that, we went and gambled and my wife got super drunk and she is now hungover as shit. But she has to pack to head back home because the photography conference starts today. And she has to go back to work and take care of the kids. So we played some roulette till about 1 o'clock in the morning, a little after that. Watched people play craps, try and figure out how to play that. And then we came back up to the room and woke up at like 9:40 this morning. And now she's got to pack to head home. And then I'm gonna start checking out what's going on for the conference and get going on that.